What's up, old school homies? Today I'm going to give you some recommendations on upgrading your guitar pickups. I really like doing this. It's fun to solder and build little circuitry and think about what it's going to do and test it out. It's a hobby in itself. So, if you want to get into it, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get some really high quality components into your guitar. A lot of people have a bias against stock pickups. I'm just going to put it out there that when people think of a stock pickup coming out of a guitar, they worry that it's just not as fancy as an aftermarket pickup. Now, this train of thought has been going on for as long as there was a choice. As long as there was ever a guy who made fancier pickups, there's been a choice between those and the stock pickups that come in your guitar. And, maybe they are doing something fancy. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to make up some of my own shit too. Not saying not to do that. But the tested, proven, reliable, well-known stuff is what's put into the guitar. So what you get is kind of like that whole community of people that know what that is. And you abandon that when you go for an aftermarket guitar pickup. That's why I don't see aftermarket guitar pickups as valuable once somebody bought them. It's kind of like too individual because nobody else knows exactly what pickup you bought. They all kind of look the same. So, it'll say some letters on the outside, like what brand that you bought, but knowing the exact model and what it does requires research. And you'll see that in people's ads, like, do your own research. That means they don't want to, talk to you about all of the weird guitar pickups that they bought over the years because there's a lot of those for sale on the used market too. Like, some guys will try 10 or 12 different pickups in a guitar and put them all on sale after deciding on one. And there are rich enough people to do stuff like that. And I'm here to tell you that the aftermarket pickup thing used, they never get very much money for these things. Like, they cost maybe $200-$300. I've seen $500 or $600. I have a friend with $1,200 pickups. But when you put them for sale, you don't get more than $40-$50 for those. So they're not valuable. Let's just look at it like that. Like, once you bought them for your special purpose, good for you. I hope they were good for recording or playing on stage through some loudspeakers, because there are actual reasons why you would need something that isn't offered on the stock market. But for the most part, they build the stock pickups to do pretty much everything, to be very versatile and traditional, and there is something to having the name brand in your guitar. And even if you think like a fancier guitar pickup company is a bigger name brand, you go into a divide with that, because some people think this fancy guitar pickup company is great, but this fancy guitar pickup company sucks. And they fight over it, and they argue online, and the exorbitant amount of money is spent on all kinds of shit just to kind of get marginal differences. And the stock pickups are really where it's at, because so many people take the stock pickups out of their guitar, usually upon buying an American Strat, an American Les Paul, an American SG. There's tons of nice stock pickups that have never been used right there on Craigslist or on the recycler. And you can pick them up, $25. I've bought them for $10 a pickup, an American pickup. Yeah, and it's fun because a lot of people have used these pickups and they love them, and there's a community of people that can give you reviews online of what you can expect out of these stock pickups. It's hard to read unbiased opinions about boutique pickups. Those guys are beyond you. You know what I mean? They're beyond themselves. What I recommend is the stock pickups out of a standard American guitar to go into your cheap guitar. And it's because it's $10, $15, $25, $30. I wouldn't even pay more than $30 because there's so many on the market. You're getting the name brand, you're getting a reputation, you're getting all of the same nostalgia that came with the artists that used real authorized equipment. Most of your real artists back in the day, they didn't have fancy boutique pickups. So you're also throwing away a lot of tradition when you go away from stock pickups.